Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
Thank you, Olivia, and welcome back to those of you who have been following the series, either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm welcome if this is your very first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach. And I've had a clear mission for this series to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. See, the fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts, they're well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. And guess what? My goal is simple: to help you run your job search or your job campaign with clarity and with just I say this every day, and I just want to stop and talk to you all, because when we talk about a job campaign or a job search with clarity, confidence, and strategy, I need you guys to understand that this is information that I've put together for you so that you can be successful in this thing that I call a job campaign and most of you call a job search. And I need you to know that I was talking with a client earlier today, and that's why I just said, you know what, that can't do everything as usual today, because she was so excited. First of all, her resume started getting hits. She's got an interview scheduled. The LinkedIn profile is getting hits. She's seeing the numbers of views go up. And she said, you know, all of this because of the changes that we've made and the things that we've done that I've been sharing with you. So I don't want you to just take this as a cliche when I talk about clarity and strategy and confidence, because as we like to say, one of my colleagues says all the time, this stuff works. It really does. So for those of you who have been following along, I hope you're putting these things into practice. If you're not, go back and wherever you started or jumped in, go back and take a look at the prompts and please put them into practice, because that's the way that we make all of this work. And another thing that I said to her, I said, you've been doing everything that I've asked you to do. Unfortunately, what some people will do is they'll do the easy stuff, but then they won't do the hard stuff. And that's how we started that conversation, because she said, you know, some of this is really hard. And I said, hey, congratulations, you know, because at the end of the day, you can't just eat the stuff that you want. At least my mother wouldn't just let me eat. I had to eat everything on the plate. Okay. So in any event, if you've missed any of the sessions, feel free to watch the replays on my LinkedIn profile or on my YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. And I know some of you are watching via YouTube, some of you are watching via LinkedIn, and I appreciate it. Before I show you the prompt today, looks like some comments came in. And Monica, hey Monica, good afternoon. How's everyone doing on this cool afternoon? I'm going to a job fair Friday, yay, and I'm using chat. Come on, girl, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good to hear it. Let's see. Daniel says, good afternoon, William and Monica. And since then, looks like Dawn has joined us. Good afternoon, Dawn. We also have TJ, and I'm sure we have a few people who are being shy, and that's fine too. But yes, this is, see, this wasn't planned. I had no idea that Monica had this. Anyway, look, let's get into this, because see, I get all excited and that's not going to help any of us. Let's add our prompt to the stage. And here we go. So today, we are picking up. Yesterday we talked about the 30, 60, 90. How many of you like the 30, 60, 90? If so, just put a yes in the comments section for me that you like the 30, 60, 90 idea. Again, something I've been using with my clients for many, many, many years now, and it is a game changer. That's the one where you hit the ball so far out of the park, it takes years to find it. Okay, okay. But today, we're going to get our fictitious job candidate, Mary Mack. We're going to get her on the right foot with her colleagues from day one or whenever they get her email set up. You know how that is, right? So it says draft a warm introductory email Mary can send to her new team on her first day, highlighting collaboration and excitement in a warm, friendly tone. And so, especially for you introverts out there, here's a way to get a simple message out to your new teammates to let them know, no, I'm not standoffish. Maybe I'm just a little shy. I'm just a little introverted, but I really am excited to be a part of the team. So here we go. Subject is excited to join the team. Hi, team. I hope this note finds you well. My name is Mary Mack, and I'm thrilled to be joining XYZ Company as your new accounts payable, accounts receivable specialist. A little about me. I spent the last several years working in ARAP, helping reduce aging balances, streamline invoicing, and improve collections processes. What I've loved most in every role is the chance to collaborate with colleagues, learn from their expertise, and work together towards smoother financial operations. I'm really looking forward to getting to know each of you, understanding how our work connects, and contributing to the team's success. Please don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything I can do to support you, or if you just want to say hello. I'd love to hear your perspective on how we can work best together. Thanks in advance for the warm welcome. I'm excited to get started and grow with this amazing team. Warmly, Mary Matt. Now, Chad is saying, would you like me to also create a shorter 3 to 4 sentence version? And the answer is no. This is good. At the end of the day, whether they use Slack or Teams instead of email, I think it'll still come across well this way. And what I want you to notice is that she says things like, I'm really looking forward to getting to know each of you, understanding how our work connects and contributes to the team's success. But before that, she says, what I've loved most in every role is the chance to collaborate with colleagues, learn from their expertise, and work together towards smoother financial operations. So I'm not coming in as a know-it-all. Yes, I've got experience. That's why I'm here. We all have experience. But I'm coming here to glean from your experience and expertise, as well as learn how we can bring our talents together and make everything run smoother. So love it, love it, love it. Let me go down here and give ChatGPT a thumbs up. And I think this is worthy of sharing with you all. So let me copy, and here's the link. And once again, if you're joining us via YouTube, you get to see this right away. Unfortunately, LinkedIn does not allow for immediate sharing in the comments. And boom, there you have it. And also, it looks like Facebook might be having some trouble today. So let's get rid of this because it's got some more comments. And they say, all righty. Monica, I wish it was cool here in Arizona. Okay. All right. The weather report. TJ says, yes, I like it. Wow. With a bunch of exclamation marks. And here's the thing. And thank you for that, TJ. Look, I don't know about you, but I cannot remember a time when we brought someone on and the person came on board and sent out a message to the team to say, how happy they were to be a part of the team. I can remember many times when we were asked to send an email to welcome a new member of the team. But at the end of the day, I don't ever recall having someone take this approach. And I thought this would be a good way to help Mary and, of course, you to kick things off the right way when you're starting that new position. All right, let's see who else says. Daniel says yes. Dawn says yes with regards to the 30/60/90. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Helen is simply saying good morning, everyone. And Daniel says, William, your excitement is contagious and encouraging. Thank you. Oh, you are most welcome. And thank you. I mean, look, so let me say this before we get out of here today. So much of what I'm sharing with you came from my own struggles. Some of you know my story that I had been unemployed for about a year and a half, and it was nothing was working. And I was the guy who would apply for jobs and then have to determine which one of those offers I was going to accept. And all of that came to a screeching halt. I mean, the crickets weren't even talking to me, right? I like to say I couldn't even buy a job. And what I realized was that the marketplace had changed like it has today. And so I had to change. I didn't know how to change. So what did I do? So glad you asked. I hired a coach. And I hired a coach who showed me all the things that I needed to do to make myself relevant in the marketplace. And we're right back at that time today. The marketplace has changed. No longer is it about taking a resume and just stacking a bunch of duties and tasks on the resume. And then at the end of that saying, and other duties as assigned. That doesn't cut it anymore. Companies, hiring managers, they want to know, what can you do for me? How can you help me? What is it in that bag of tricks that you've got that's going to help our team be better? And so at the end of the day, that's the focus that we have to understand. And all of these things that I'm showing you in our daily AI prompts are things to help, as we used to say, make you well-rounded in your job campaign. And it truly is a campaign because you're not searching. You can go on any job board and find hundreds, if not thousands of jobs. But at the end of the day, you've got to stake your claim and say, this is who I want to be. I want to be your next accounts receivable, accounts payable specialist or manager or whatever it is. Of course, I'm using Mary Mac's example. And here we go. I want to be that. And here's what I bring to the table. Here are the ways that I believe I can help your team, because you've done your research on the company. You know what they're about, and you have some clues about the skill sets that are needed. That's another thing. Upskilling today is so important. The skills that are needed to help you to be successful in that role. And again, I'm going to get off my horse, if you will, my soapbox. But yes, I do get excited about this because in the last few years, the folks that we've worked with have amassed somewhere in the neighborhood of about $150 million in income. Over the past 10 years or so, 10, 12 years, I have been blessed to be able to get in front of approximately 50 to 60,000 people and share my knowledge about how to be successful. And so at the end of the day, what I want you to hear is my heart, because I really do want you to be successful. And I know you can be. I know you can be. Is it a lot of work? Absolutely, it's a lot of work. Again, gone are the days of picking up, reading in the newspaper, seeing a job, picking up the phone, making an appointment, and going in and seeing somebody. Those days are gone. Now, there's some things that we can still do. I do drive-bys. I teach people how to do drive-bys. But again, another subject for another time. But again, for the most part, we're in a new age. We're in a new world. And we have to learn how to navigate in this new world that we're in. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. Again, thank you so much for joining me each and every day. Can you believe this is week 12? Oh, my goodness. We are in week 12. And ain't no stopping us now, as the song says. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Please share this information with somebody. If you know someone who is unemployed, underemployed, or just unhappily employed, let them know about daily AI prompts for job seekers with me, William Craig III. Go to my YouTube channel, Get Up and Get a Job. That way, you know that you can get the prompts right away. You don't have to go and watch the replays if you're on Facebook or if you're on LinkedIn. But on YouTube, you get to get the prompt, put it in action, try it out, play with it, and see what chat comes up with for you, or whatever AI tools you're using. All right, listen, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe in all you do, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that was it. All righty. Bye, everybody.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.